Hello, and welcome back. Recapping last episode, we got a win. We got out of our funk, out of that 4-game losing streak, and back in the win W's column, which is good. But now, looking forward, first off, it is the start of the transfer window. Got to start looking at players. Not that we have a ton of money, but hey, that's life. We also have the FA Cup coming up against Fleetwood Town. Looking forward to that one. But as I said, first things first, the transfer window is open. And, surprisingly, Mark Stendera does not have a contract. And thinking through it off stream, I think he'd be a very good replacement for Featherstone. Not least in position, but potentially taking the captain's armband. We'll see where that goes. Don't want to promise anything yet. But I do think he is the caliber of player we are looking to add. And maybe more importantly, I don't think he'll immediately say no, which is ideal. So we're going to go on this journey together, see if good old Mark is willing to sign a contract with us for next year. Let's talk about his role in the club. I think it's fair to say he would be crucial. Don't think he'll have any problem with that, otherwise he wouldn't have walked in the door. Now the years is interesting. I think we'd like to take him for 3. I'm curious whether he's going to be okay with that. Fantastic. We didn't fall at the first hurdle. That's always crucial. I would agree. No release clause necessary here. Now the wages. I don't feel like we can even afford the 11 million that is his. Well, they're saying that's his current wage. It may or may not be. But rather crucially, it's also what our assistant is recommending we give him, but I just don't see it being possible with the finances that we have. And also the finances we're going to have. So I think we'll go to 7.5 and give him a nice fat signing bonus. You know, let's go 10 grand more. Let's see if that gets it over the line. Does he storm out? He might. No, it's a reasonable offer. Fantastic. Which means we overpaid. But it also means we have a fresh new signing for next season that I'm looking forward to. And in my headcanon here, he's a player I've worked with previously because I've acquired him in previous versions of the game. So again, headcanon here. We have a relationship, which is part of why he was willing. That, and in real life, the player has dealt with some rather unfortunate injuries, which I think derailed his career. So we're looking to get it back on track with him. He sees us as a shooting star going all the way to the top, and he wants to be a part of that. And we're happy to have him. Well, fantastic. So that's out of the way. As you can see here, we're also scouting a few other players. Charlampos Lykogiannis. Don't think I got that right, but also another player. Again, previous versions of this game, I have acquired him before, and I liked what I saw. So again, headcanon between Mark and Charlampos. I think They're both players we have previous relationships with, which is why they're willing to talk to us, even though we're in lowly League 2. And he's unwilling to locate, so ignore that last comment. But either way, we have Mark. So that's out of the way. We won't do too many of those at once, my solemn vow. But we'll go ahead and go forward a couple of days, see if we get any offers on individual players. I don't see it as super likely. But there is some interest in Lamb, who is the center back that is currently on the free agent market that we had tagged previously. I think we're okay with letting him sign elsewhere. As I say that, an offer has come in for Timmy, which we said it would have to be a Godfather type of offer, and this certainly is not that. But I don't think we will outright reject it. I think we will delegate this, and I think we would take no less than 1.6. 1.6 is a lot of money for us right now, but I think I would still have to consider it before we sold him for that. And ideally, if we can get 1.9, 1.8, something around there, I'd say we have to at least very seriously think it over, because that's, again, a lot of money for us at the moment. It'd be enough to bring a center back and potentially even more in terms of player reinforcements coming back into the club. But we'll see. I'm guessing they're going to say no. But regardless, we'll let the assistant handle that. We'll see how they do. And we will get on with the game right after we look at these final scout reports. So that is a player that we cannot afford, nor will he deign to negotiate with us. And another player who is someone we cannot afford, but someone we'll keep an eye on. He is a young right wing back. If we do ever sell Sterry, might be a short-term replacement, or a quality replacement, I guess would be the word. But enough of talking in the future. Right now we're in the present, where we have a game to play. This is rather pivotal, but before I go too far, backing out real quick, check what the calendar looks like. How quick is the turnaround? Not quick at all. So we can play whoever we would like. They're going to have a nice long week to recover. Send out basically the strongest squad we can think of, which I actually think is going to put Matt into midfield, and we're going to take Featherstone out. I think we've gotten to that point with how he plays, and I think we'll go with that. Okay. Here goes nothing. Here goes absolutely nothing. Let's stare into the void. Think about the signing we just made. Will we be in League 1 by that time? Will we be floundering in League 2? Who's to say, really? Who's to say? Only the future will tell.
The cameras are fixed to one man. 3 goals in his last 3 games. He's in sparkling form. We'll have the action on EA TV.
Triple C. That'd be a cool nickname. Let's hope he doesn't have to use it.
Well, most of the fans in attendance here have had to bring their umbrellas and wear their raincoats. It's a soggy day for this match. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And what we have for you is live action from the oldest cup competition of them all, the FA Cup. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Don't know if I knew that.
Well, Derek,
It makes
it's a
sense.
nice break from league action today for these clubs. Obviously a long way to go in the tournament. The final is months away, but they want to put in a good performance and get through to that next round.
Yes, we do. Look at Sam right there. Gotta come up with a good nickname for him.
And the lineup for the home side.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes
See
wide.
if we can keep
They
him
can't allow him
contained.
to be isolated.
Coming in from the right. Doesn't have a face. Can't trust him. Can't trust him.
And the match is underway.
Yes, it is. Okay. Garbett playing in his less accustomed position, coming out of the midfield. See how we like it. Try it out again.
Promising sequence.
Now that Nicky's kind of on the decline, if we're being honest. And on a lighthearted note, now that Olamo is on the upswing. Like that turn.
Could take the lead.
Oh,
Can they put it away? Well, it came to nothing in the end.
okay, let's do some heavy pressure early. Perfect.
Great pressure to win the ball back.
Not perfect.
A meaty but
perfect.
fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in.
That's good pressure,
With
though.
that, the
There we
attack
go.
fizzles out.
Keep it up.
Options in the middle.
Pass it right back. I missed my opportunity.
Robbed them.
That's on me. That's on me.
Well, we know how troublesome
Timmy,
he
don't
can be
even
on the
think
pitch,
about the
but what
transfer
should
on
we
you. Just
expect
make
from
good
him
tackles,
today,
just
Stuart?
like that.
Well, he's very much a confidence player, and at the moment his
Why would you
confidence must be
stop talking
high.
about their
3
striker?
goals in the
I don't-
last 3
I
games.
don't wanna hear it.
And I think
Just
he's
the
got
ringer.
every chance of scoring
That
another
was
one
my
today.
fault again. I mean, they're never my fault. Ooh, that definitely
And
was my
given
fault, though.
away.
Oliver, save me. 2 Olivers now. That's I'm
Lane.
gonna have to start calling them by their first names.
Well, he keeps going. Might be able to set up the chance.
Don't love this. Good
The
tackle.
corner will ensue.
Good tackle. Okay. First real test. We know how well we handle these, so it shouldn't be a problem. Should not be a problem. Right, guys?
Can someone get on the end of this? Not the
Right.
result from the set piece they were looking for.
You could dribble it out of bounds. No.
A really committed challenge, and it's
Rude.
gone out for a throw-in.
Oh boy. That's some really bad switching by both me and the game, but luckily a solid tackle
Can they do
saved my butt.
something positive on the counter-attack? They
Now
need to get
Olmo's
bodies
off to the
back.
races, but not quite gonna get there. Good pass. No, can't
Timely
control it.
intervention.
Can't control it. Let's get Shelton back in, protect that back 4. Let's make Garbett do some running.
A creative look about this.
I don't like the creative look that they have about this.
Splendid
I like that,
defending,
though.
and it needed to be.
And solid feet by the goalkeeper.
He's enjoying space.
He is enjoying space. Come on.
Crossed into the penalty
Oh,
area.
wow, that was...
Absolutely nothing
strange.
wrong with the idea, but no end product.
Yeah, I would
News
agree.
on the transfer
Oh,
front.
wow.
Thomas Müller has completed his move to
That
Manchester
seems
City,
unrealistic.
Stuart.
Well, that's about 55
He's
million
never
pounds.
leaving
I
Germany.
would say it's a good deal for everyone, particularly the player who can now
Famous
show
last
what a
words,
great
I'm
talent
sure.
he really is.
When he does, that means it's because of me. Which would be weird. Because he definitely doesn't even know I exist. But the Cosmos does. Just got to put it out there.
And they continue to
It's like we're
advance.
going to put a goal in
And
the
a lot
back
of
of the
options here.
net. As soon as
Can he get them in
we stop
front?
messing up
Well, the attack peters out,
repeatedly.
and that means it's goalkeeper's ball.
Good defense, though.
Good technique displayed. Can they forge ahead?
Ooh,
Well, they would have done had it not
I
been
like him
for the
coming out of the
Well,
midfield,
they
though.
should be ahead now. Yes, it was a
good
good
run.
save, Derek, but he should score from there.
What are you talking about? That is quite the angle. That would have hit the post for sure. But can't blame the keeper. You gotta be sure.
Over it comes. Making sure nothing came of it.
Oh no.
And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them.
That was again
Well, as you
some
can see
weird
from the
player
possession,
movement.
There's been little between
That
these
does
two
happen
teams. It's been a really tight and
in
cagey
actual
affair. You just hope it
games,
opens
so
up a little and that one of these teams is willing to take a few risks.
I'm taking
And
risks,
just
Stewart.
1 minute of time added on for stoppages.
Hence the fact that they are
Lane.
closing in on a goal here.
Chance here. Keeper's ball every
Ooh.
day of the week.
Nervy
That
end of
is
the
that
first
for
half,
the
but
first half here.
end of the day, it's 0-0.
Well, probably a fair assessment of his first half's work would be a mixed bag.
Locked him
Well, he
down.
didn't contribute enough in that first half.
No, he didn't.
I think he needs to work harder to get on the ball.
No,
he
he
was far
doesn't.
too static. In my view, he's got to make more runs behind this back line in the second half.
No, he does not. Okay. Not a bad first half. I think somewhat of a muted team talk this time around. Just keep the pressure up. The chances are coming. It's really about putting one on the back of the net. And keep that solid defensive formation. I've liked, with the exception of the end of the first half there, and the one corner we gave up, I think we've been very solid defensively, which is uncharacteristic for me. So kudos to you guys. Let's keep that up first and foremost, and then just count on a goal coming.
Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins.
Again, famous last words.
Andrew. Daniel Batty. And Johnson now. On the offensive.
Oh yes,
this is
open
looking
that
promising.
space.
And
Beautiful.
that will do it. They've been pushing for it,
Beautiful.
and now they've been rewarded.
Quite the move, if I do say so myself. Curious if they'll show the run-up in the replay.
Well, here's the replay.
will.
Watch how he goes past his man with such
Varga gets credit for that, because he absolutely drew the defense,
and smashes it past the keeper.
which allowed
There's no stopping that.
Olamola
What
to
a
cut
great
across.
finish.
And just slotted in the side netting. Okay.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see
Perfect.
from them now?
Team talk worked as designed.
He's going forward well
Oh,
here.
that was bad. Don't get cocky. Good touch.
Maximum
teamwork.
commitment, and he's given away the corner.
It's just a corner, nothing to be afraid of. We're really good at these. We're really good at these.
Here it is now.
Oh,
A
they're making this
substitution.
up. Always grand. Always a fun little time we have with these. Please don't hurt me.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Making
Nice.
sure nothing
Oh.
untoward happened.
Well, we're not out of the woods yet. We are not out of the woods.
Joe Garner. Now he must favour the cross.
Good
A
step.
bit sloppy in possession.
I would agree. Definitely a bit sloppy. Oh, he's going to
30
overtake me
minutes
now.
to go then.
Oh,
Bad
a
pass.
little early on that through ball, if I'm being honest.
Andrew.
If you could just pass the ball to me, that'd be cool. I don't understand. I said that would
Well,
be
as you can
cool.
see, the hosts have really dictated the play, but they aren't doing enough with it. They need to
I'm
pass it
surprised
quicker,
by that number.
play
I'm
forward
always
earlier
surprised by
and
the
show more
possession
energy.
numbers. It
Otherwise,
feels
they won't get back into this one.
so different when you're playing well, regardless of what the possession stats
Good-looking
actually
ball.
say. But that's football.
Surely the equaliser.
Surely not. Oh, God.
The net is staring him in
goodness.
the face. Well, you have to say,
Got away
he's
with
going
one
to be
there.
very cross with
Can't
himself.
lie.
He'll certainly be disappointed with that. That was a poor effort.
I have to agree. That felt like it should have been on target, and
Well, they've decided to make a change.
we'll take it. We'll take it. I'm not gonna complain about their missed shot for sure. I do feel like we got off easy though.
Well, can they exploit the
Timing,
space
come
out
on.
wide?
Don't be offsides.
It
Or
should be.
offsides.
Well, good
That
defending.
was a terrible run
Flattered
by
out of
you.
there. Well, that looked to be quite dangerous, but just a fraction off.
Yeah. How? You gotta blame Holland. You want more from your veteran players there. I know he's excited to get a goal, but he's got to know better. He's got to know better. We'll talk with him about it, and he'll be good. He'll be good. He'll bounce back from this.
Joe Garner.
This looks dangerous.
Superb effort to keep it in.
That was probably
Dangerous
the
looking
wrong
attack.
place to go with that one. Oh, continue your run. Oh, wow, I did get there. Nice.
He cuts it back.
Come on, folks.
Opportunity.
Oh, good save.
Incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger.
Good snag. That was a bad.
Really a very
I
poor
didn't know where
ball.
else to go with that. That was
Well, that
not
save
a
has
good
just about kept them in this.
bring down
But
on
they
that.
need to create chances of their own and quickly
Clearance?
if they're to get a result
Words
here.
are hard sometimes.
Good tackle.
I would agree. We've had some
5 minutes
phenomenal
remaining,
tackling,
and
to
one
be
thing
honest.
is certain: no one is
Oh,
leaving
guard it.
because it's
Oh,
still
guard it.
close.
Matt,
Well, they've lost possession of the ball.
Matthew, my friend.
Well, the fans are certainly
wanted
playing
more
their
from you
part here. Just listen to this noise.
You know, I think
And
we should
showing fine vision. Just
probably go
unable to take
defensive here.
advantage of that developing situation.
We should probably just chuck this upfield. Because that felt dangerous. Oh, shoot.
So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be
shoot.
added on. And the
Ooh.
right place to cut out the pass.
Also, check that one upfield. Perfect.
There's the final whistle,
Well managed.
and the visitors move on.
Yes, it was tight, but they won't worry about that. They had to be resilient at times. There were periods where they were put under pressure and they couldn't get full control of the midfield. But they're through to the next round, and that's what matters.
Well, that seems a bit harsh on our
This
performance,
particular
but
game will have impressed many people, Stuart.
that is the
Well, he
wrong
was
outcome.
excellent
There
today,
is. Thought
and
they
he
were
gave
focusing
them
on
that
Holland.
all-important lead. They
Kind of
just
are.
struggled to
It's kinda
cope with
weird.
him. His movement was so clever.
Yeah, it was. And that's why he's starting. Which, that did feel better. I think we'll make that change in the permanent 11 for the moment. Okay, who wants to interview me? Timmy with the top player rating. Well done.
We've got some questions for you.
Yes. Am I thinking? No, I'm not thinking too much about it. You know, we gotta focus. It's the knockout tournament. It's literally one match at a time. We know there's some high caliber teams in this tournament. It's all down to the draw, who we get in the next round. So let's not get ahead of ourselves and just, you know, take the good from today and learn from the bad. No, I think it felt fairly comfortable. I think despite what Stewart said. I thought we controlled the midfield fairly well. We certainly had a good defensive performance. Every player did his job, really just showing up in the right areas, both on attack and on defense. So kudos to them, and that shows some good training by our coaches. Just picking the really cool, really collected answers, apparently. He did do well. I think we gotta give him some kudos. We did need something a little special. We needed that movement from Varga to really open up the space, just allow us to put in a shot that, even the keeper couldn't save. So well done by him, but also, well done to us for getting something past him on his good day. Again, much more congenial when you win. You feel better about yourself. You feel better about yourself. All right, well, that was quite good. Remind me what we're doing. We have offer in on Timmy, interest in Lamb. Those two could coincide to be pretty bad. In fact, he would probably be the first consideration for a replacement if we do send Timmy, but as expected, they are not interested in overpaying for our young center back, so we get to keep him. Can't say I'm all that upset about that. Rather enjoy the players we have. Now, this is an interesting one. Nicky Featherstone has an offer. Has a fair market value offer in on him. He is 33. I think he's on the decline. Certainly not playing as well as he used to, but he is the team captain, and that means a lot, obviously. Players look up to him. We're really counting on, a youth system moving forward, which relies on some veterans to sort of show them the ropes, show them what to do, what not to do. Well, show them what to do and tell them what not to do, you would hope. But in either case, another consideration is that weekly wage. Not the highest, obviously, but it is, it is a consideration. Moving him on would give us some space to add another player on a comparable wage without running up against that 10%. It's certainly something to mull over and consider. I think we'll actually go ahead and end this episode without making that decision. Give it some time. Let me know what you guys think. I'll have to think it over, and then we'll make a decision. As always, thanks for joining me, and hope to see you again next time.